Two-thirds will be in focus next week in Pierre at a special session of the South Dakota State Legislature. Lawmakers will consider legislation that approves a new men's prison in Sioux Falls for $650 million. But for the bill to arrive on Governor Larry Roden's desk, it needs the support of two-thirds of legislators in both the House and the Senate. In our top story tonight, KELOLAND's Dan Centella looks at the proposal's chances to reach this requirement.
Some lawmakers cite the status of the current penitentiary when explaining their motivation to vote a certain way.
My biggest concern is that we are overcrowded. We are massively overcrowded in our prison that's now 144 years old. And that is dangerous.
We need to deal with this issue. We're a lawsuit waiting to happen. It's not humane. It's not offering the rehabilitation anyone wants. It's time. It's a good plan.
It's just an inhumane environment, and we've been, needing to do this for a very long time. That's the number one reason why I'm voting for it.
As of today, Republican Senator Tamara Grove, Republican Senator Helene Duhamel, and Democratic Senator Liz Larson are all supporters of the proposal. But Republican Senator John Carley sees it differently. He says the recidivism rate has to drop.
And that's why, again, we think policy and rehabilitation should be addressed first. Work programs, faith-based programs.
This week, South Dakota Governor Larry Roden announced a plan for a correctional rehabilitation task force, something Carley welcomes. But for now, he's not backing the legislation to build a new prison.
At this point, be a no, but I would love to be a yes if we can get that task force to address our Department of Corrections problems first. And then I think a lot more people would be willing to join on.
For her part, Republican Representative Bobby Andera has concerns with the number of beds that can house maximum security inmates.
Right now, I am not convinced that that is what Sioux Falls needs at the present time. I am willing to look at other options, but right now I'm not convinced.
Since the legislation appropriates money, it needs the backing of two-thirds of lawmakers in both the Senate and House.
I think that there's a lot of people that were a fairly firm no that are now thinking, you know what, maybe this is the right decision.
Two-thirds is a high threshold, and it should be. It should be a high threshold, especially for an expenditure of this size and for as significant a decision this is. So will it hit it? I'm not sure. I think it may be close.
I think a lot of us are kind of, sitting at the edge of our seat waiting to see what happens. It's definitely going to be tight. It's definitely going to be close.
I think it's going to be close.
Dan Centella, KELOLAND News.
Now, two-thirds in the 35-member Senate means the legislation will need 24 supporters in that chamber. In the 70-member House, 47 supporters are required. Sioux Falls Republican Greg Jamieson, who as majority whip in the House assesses how much support a bill has, told Dan tonight that he believes the proposal will clear the two-thirds thresholds in each chamber.